It's a three-point game. Pass to Baylor. Back to Simmons. It's Durant on the wing over James. The shot by KD. No good. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Feeds to Curry. Over Owen. And Curry the bucket on the assist by KD.
Such a great passer at his position. Dimes like this are why KD is a winner.
And the basket by Owen.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Baylor. Following the basket by Shep Owens. Baylor with the ball. Picked up by Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my opinion.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Simmons. The shot misses. Davis with some nice D. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And that one is good. 7 points for money.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
And that's a foul called on money. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Team second.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Simmons against Cooper. Shot from 12.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill. Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Back to Simmons. Now here's Durant. Tight defense out. And Baylor throws it down.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as it gets fouled on the shot.
Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
And he gets it to go.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
And Holland gets it to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot. I caught up with head coach Steve Nash. He said in the first meeting between these teams, his guys weren't as sharp as they needed to be offensively. And he thinks that cost them the game. He told me, if we take care of the basketball and execute in half court like I know we're capable of, it puts us in a good position to win tonight. Well, we'll see if that holds true tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks for the report, DA. Looking to get into a rhythm early, Greg, with their shooting.
And I think to get into a good flow, you need to get everyone involved, even if it's as a facilitator.
Yes, but in today's offensive league, that's a fantastic approach to have. Let's just see if they can walk the walk, not just talk the talk.
From 15 feet away, and there's Baylor. That's good on the assist by Simmons. Baylor's got 5.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Curry against Davis. Here's Curry. He just could not put it together in that loss to Philadelphia. No good from Hernan Gomez. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now here's Simmons. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Here's James. Can't get it to fall.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
They get it back. Hernan Gomez. Here's Cooper. Boy, he was something else against Boston.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Knocks it loose. A solo fast break. They grab their own miss. And he goes in for the dunk.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by Los Angeles. Durant inside. Covered by LeBron, and Davis pulls it down. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. They have a 9-point lead.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Sharps checked in for Brooklyn. Nets passing it around. Simmons passes to KD. Curry on the wing. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
Timeout called the Nets.
It's easy to see why the Los Angeles Lakers are considered one of the greatest franchises in sports. Look at their history of winning.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Baylor. Batum comes in for Kevin Durant. And Thomas subbed in for Seth Curry. Muscala, he's checked in for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook comes in for Owens. Here's Claxton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Clock at 6. Here's Thomas. And that one goes long. You know, Richard, it's just astonishing the amount of titles the Lakers have piled up over the years.
And because of their success and the big market, it's LA. It is showtime. That's how they get players like Shaquille O'Neal and LeBron James. Players want to play in LA because it's beautiful and there's a winning tradition.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Thomas, no good.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Westbrook's got 5 now.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
They'll love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Lakers leading by 16. Davis down low. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And they double up Simmons. Pass to Thomas. And it's blocked by Cooper, and they're able to recover. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Count that bucket. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Lakers. Here's Simmons after the made shot from Cooper. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Here.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, think twice.
Nets trail by 14. In the backcourt, it's Simmons and Curry. Durant is out there with Baylor. And it's Hernan Gomez in at center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Cooper with the bucket.
The defense made it too easy for him on that one. Owens finds his teammate for the deuce.
Tipped away. And Simmons kicks to Baylor. Outside Durant. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Simmons. Hernan Gomez. Great positioning on the putback.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Owens passes to Christie. Here's Cooper. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
There's the pass to Curry. Passes it to Baylor. Simmons on the wing. And Davis sends it back.
Putting every inch of that 7'8" wingspan to work there.
Mikhailuk's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Cooper. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you, right? That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Los Angeles, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA who averaged at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Cooper the pass to Davis. That one misses. Nets trail by 20. Curry kicks to Durant. Ball's knocked loose. Cooper the pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Cooper, guarded by Simmons. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 10.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Right side Curry to the inside. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Curry. 7 points in the game.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender quarterback.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against Boston put on a show. He scored an amazing number of points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Davis. Buries it down low.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Launches it. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Definitely a smart pass by Owens, taking advantage of a guy who is ready to fire.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And that one's good by Davis.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Timeout called the Nets. We've seen Money really having a great game.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Cooper with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
KD passes to Hernan Gomez. Shot clock at 5. Durant wide open. He fires. Misses the jumper.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
The Nets have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And another steal for him.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Out left to the wing. Nets passing it around. 5 on the clock.
Lakers foul.
Thomas checked in for Simpkins. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James is checked in.
On the court.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Over Owens. A second chance effort. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Second personal foul.
Los Angeles, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. That free throw, no good. And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And the second free throw, good. The Nets shooting it up around 45% from the field in the second quarter. Curry on the wing. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Steph Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA line.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all 3 levels. He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Pass to Baylor. Back to Curry. Outside for Durant. To the middle. Here's Baylor. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Lakers the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Outside Baylor. Pocket 6. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Inside, here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Owens passes to Cooper.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Lakers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts.
14.
Pretty well. Checked in for the Nets. Batum comes in for Kevin Durant. And then for Los Angeles, Christie comes in for Anthony Davis. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Owens. Another steal. Here's Westbrook. And it's in off the backboard. Westbrook's got 7.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
That's tipped. Cooper with the bucket.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And for the Nets, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Here's Curry. And nothing is falling for him right now. Lakers shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Muscala's checked in.
Cooper.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Down low. And it's blocked by Cooper.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Oh, my. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Curry with the bounce pass. Stolen by Westbrook. All going up court. And James throws it down hard.
The fact that LeBron James can still do that at 100 years old, like, it's a travesty that he never participated in the dunk contest.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Back to Curry. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cooper. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops it in for him. Cooper's got 45 points. Knocked away. He swipes the ball away again.
And he has been an absolute thief on the floor. Another steal.
Greg, that swipe puts him tied for second all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him. Pass to Claxton. Trying to end the drought. And that's 2 points on the Lakers. Claxton's got 9 points.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Three-pointer. Again, what an avalanche.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And that's a foul called on money. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. We come back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Lakers.
What a game we're seeing from Money.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their makes.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Cooper is out there with Owens. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Holland in at the 4 spot. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
A miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Now, here's Owens. Guarded by Simmons. And it's Cooper missing. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 43% for the game. To the inside, here's Curry. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Curry's got the first basket of the second half here for Brooklyn. Owens passes to Cooper. And good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Kicks it out to Baylor. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Baylor's got his third basket of the night right there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
The feed to Curry. And Davis sends it back. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And Davis throws it down.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
Here's Simmons. He's got 11. Kicks it to Curry. Back to Simmons. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Baylor. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Baylor's got 5 points in the quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
He can dominate, beat you up in so many ways, and Davis is giving that D, he's giving them problems tonight.
The pass to Baylor. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, the Nets for 2.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. And the basket is good.
He's led the league in scoring multiple times. Durant is a problem.
And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Cooper against Curry. Rejected by Cooper.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Offensive rebound. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And Simmons kicks to Baylor. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Curry against Cooper. Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. And Davis sends it back.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
You know, Richard, as LeBron's game has evolved, it seems like his distribution has gotten even better.
Yeah, more than ever, he's really sharing the load, getting others involved. In 2020, he led the league in assists for the first time in his career. Proof that he's just a team-first player. I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
Outside Baylor. Inside, it's stolen by Davis. Here's Holland. Baylor defending. Cooper kicks to Holland. LeBron passes to Cooper. Got it. Good job in the low post. Holland's got 9. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers. Passes it to Curry. Nabbing another steal.
Fantastic swipe, and he now stands by himself for second most steals in a game.
Oh, he is so fast. Gets his hands on the ball in the blink of an eye. And Greg, the steal numbers are unreal. Pass to Baylor. Back to Curry. No good again that time.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Baylor. The 3 from KD. Sinks the three-pointer. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Thomas checked in for Seth Curry. Al Simmons, 11 points in the game. Gomez kicks to Thomas. Outside, KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over LeBron. Again, the Nets for 2.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
Holland, the pass to Cooper. Good, he hits again.
Assisted by.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's LeBron, and another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And Simmons kicks to Baylor. Here's Thomas. They shoot again, and he gets the bucket. Thomas got 11 points.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back. Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often, and guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
And here is Simmons. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Davis with some nice D.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Cooper with the bucket.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
James against Durant. Baylor passes to KD. Got a piece of it. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. LeBron leading the charge. And Holland gets it to go.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition. And that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Outside Baylor. Here's Holland. He's got 11. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 22 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Back to Simmons. The Nets working the ball around now. Thomas kicks to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. 11 points for Kevin Durant.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
LeBron outside. To the middle. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line.
Substitutions on the court.
Baylor against Christie. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball.
Shooting from Brooklyn.
I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Edmund Sumner comes in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Wright in for Ben Simmons. We've got Baylor, who's out there with Durant. And it's Sumner in at the 2 spot. So that's the Nets 5.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Here's Christie. Now the pass to Cooper. Launches a 3, and again for 3. buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Passes to Baylor. He feeds it to Wright. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. And another one fall. 71 points and no end in sight.
This young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Pass to Sumner. And he banks in the layup. Sumner's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
The shot's good from Christie.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Right outside. He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Sumner. He's off on that one, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Cooper. Shoots over KD. And that one hits back iron. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul, fourth team.
And we've seen not only some new trophies in this, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Robert Covington subbed in for Baylor. Knocked loose. And it's the Lakers on the break. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Everly with the ball. Now Wright defending.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sumner. Back to Wright. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Mikhailuk passes to Cooper.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Now at the line for the Lakers.
And Cooper drops both of them. Brooklyn's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
A 2-game season series. They win them both. They complete the sweep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for money.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
It's good from long range.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
The pass to Sumner. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer right. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And that was a little bit of a rage check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Sumner's shot is off.
and he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.